First, I want to just ask about, you've mentioned before when we've interviewed about the level of research you do for your parts. What was the starting point for this, and what amount of preparation? It sounds like you, I mean, particularly boxing, but with Annapolis and everything else, what level did you have to go to prepare for this?
Well, there are two areas I really need to prepare for. One was the boxing, which I started 6 months before we filmed, and I went to a gym in LA called Wildcard Gym. It's professional trainers, and just work with them. And you know, it's rough, but you know, the bar is high for boxing films, so you know, I had to do everything I could. And then the other thing I had to prepare for was how to carry myself as a midshipman at the Naval Academy. And so I went to the academy, you know, numerous times and met with the people there and tried to soak up, you know, how they behaved. And then we went through a kind of academy boot camp, and a Naval Academy graduate would, you know, bark orders at us and teach us how to behave.
Did you find yourself identifying with this character a lot? Did you see elements of yourself in this character?
I guess the main thing I can identify with is you know, how driven he is. I respect that, but he is a guy who's going to the Naval Academy, and these are people that really sacrifice a lot to be there and do what they do, and I mean, I don't know if I've had to really give up anything like they do.
Did you spend time with actual plebes and sort of go around with them at all beforehand?
Yes.
The idea of it?
Justin Lin, the director, and I went out to Annapolis and went out to the bars with some of the midshipmen there and got a lot of their stories and really tried to, you know, get a sense of what life there was like.
So for the boxing training in particular, I'm a big boxing fan, so I thought it looked good, and you know, you really got, you know, there wasn't a lot of cutaways where you can see another guy stepping in and things like that. Was this the best physical condition you ever got into, and did you get the chance to actually do any real sparring?
Yeah, boxing, if you know, I think more than anything, get you in shape. Yeah, I sparred with some guys over at the gym, but you know, they went easy, and if I got too cocky, they'd give me a real one and put me in my place. But yeah, it definitely gets you in shape.
So if you really had to throw down with Tyrese, what would happen? Tough fight. So I know you're limited as to what you can talk about with Spider-Man 3, but what can you tell me? Stepping around as much, I know there's so many secretive things. I've talked to Raimi a few times, and he's always careful about the way he words things.
Okay.
So.
Well, what does he talk about?
Well, very vaguely about, you know, the villains and things like that. I know he still won't say whether you're a villain in it or not, what level, but you tell me about where you see your character go in the film.
I can't really say.
Nothing at all? Well, how's the production going so far?
We filmed a little bit last year just to have a head start on some of the effects. You know, each film is literally reinventing effects. So they usually shoot something in advance to get a head start on that, and then we'll start the main shoot next week. And
what else do you have coming up next?
I have 2 movies coming out this month, Annapolis and Tristan is Old, which is epic love story. And then later this year I have a movie called Flyboys, which is about World War I aviators.